Hi everyone, welcome to Understanding Entrepreneurship with Vusumuzi Ndhlovu. Today I'll be talking about the impact of COVID for most small businesses and how small businesses they can come back to action. Let's get it! Woo! Most businesses have been crushed by COVID, One can use a typical example of media, with media, before COVID, when we were shooting, we used to shoot on a big scale. But because of COVID, we have learned that we need to minimize the number of people that are on set. If it was 2 DOPs, now we try and push with 1 DOPs. If there was an assistant director, it's now 1 director. So we've minimized our crew. Why? Because of COVID. That has been one of the downfalls of it. And because there was no projects that were being commissioned or a lot of budget that was being poured out to marketing. So most companies, what they had to do, they had to shut down because there was no income coming in to the businesses, And I think it's a learning lesson as an entrepreneur that we must always be innovative in terms of what we do with our business, We're fortunate enough that when COVID hit, we had to think of ways how we can still create different shows using Zoom or streaming different shows and being able to repurpose that content, But a lot of small businesses, they've shut down because COVID has impacted them badly. You look at people that used to work at SABC, there's a number of retrenchments that have been there. You look at the saloon industry, they had shut down because people were not able to go and fix their hair. So today I also want to touch base as an entrepreneur, or if you're one of the entrepreneurs that has been affected by COVID, how can you come back? I think firstly it's very important to do your audit of your business. Look at where your current business is at. What is working, what is not working, what didn't work before COVID came, and what didn't work when COVID affected you for 12 months. And then once you've analyzed that, kind of like figure out how can you be different, Today I had a meeting with one of my colleagues, one of my friends that I look up to. He told me something that's phenomenal. He's like, as an entrepreneur, you gotta look at your you gotta look at your business. Obviously have a vision, but vertical. Vertical is like if you are offering film production. Instead of shooting film production, you're able to rent out gear. And at the same time, you're able to do consulting for some of the guys that have production companies, but they don't know how to package their products. So you're not just doing one thing, you're multifaceted to offer different offerings, so that if one side of the business is quiet, you're able to offer consulting to bring in a bit of revenue in your business. So I think as an entrepreneur, the first thing you have to look at what worked, what didn't work, what are the extra services that you can do to take your business going forward. The other thing as well, I would say as an entrepreneur that has been hit by COVID, collaboration. Look at who can you collaborate. There's this thing, with us as people where, you know the pot of gold, but you just want to be the only one who's eating that pot of gold. By the time that pot of gold is dried up, you don't have a backup plan. Whereas if you collaborate with different entrepreneurs in terms of who's doing what, in terms of extracting that pot of gold, one can bring in a shovel, the other one can be, clearing. Just look at different collaborators that you guys can collaborate to offer an offering without anyone acquiring anyone's stake in their business, And as well, look at your friends, who are you close with? What's the kind of topics that you guys talk about? Are they growing or not growing? Is your friendship only based on where you guys meet up? What type of alcohol do you guys drink? Is it a friendship that's very fruitful? If it's not a friendship that's fruitful, I think it's important to dish out those kind of friends and start looking for people that are going to add value in your business, that are going to challenge you to dream bigger and better and put you on. I hope this episode adds value to one entrepreneur who's watching this. Let me know how has COVID affected you, and what are the learning lessons that you are using to help you grow your business. Thank you so much for watching. Until we meet again, don't forget to follow us on all our social platforms. Peace out.